Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. This is just gonna be a quick little, update, a few things to update regarding a few things. And I just wanted to give you something very cool to look at that you can meditate to. The Himalayan salt lamp is on, and we also have some lavender incense going as well, okay? So feel free to just take a gander and look at it and meditate on it while I update you on what's going on, all right? First things up, our little crow buddy, our little baby crow that had been staying in the backyard, I believe has flown off. He's grown up and he actually made it this time. I know that because his family hasn't been hanging out for a couple of days now, but I had to be sure. He may have come back at night, so I kind of left all his stuff out there, just in case he did want to return back to the owl house and stay for the night. But it's been pretty absent up until today. I first noticed that Saturday morning and just checked around. I think we spent pretty much all day looking for him just to be certain he wasn't like stuck somewhere. Checking under the deck, along every part of the property, checking with our neighbors to have them check their yards, all four of them. It was a lot to do. So didn't see him anywhere. No evidence of any animals taking him. There's no way he could be able to get over a 6-foot fence anyway unless he flew. Or, I don't know, a large predator, more so than just your regular house cat, dragging his rather large body if they did happen to catch him. So I suspect that he actually did fly off, okay? And I haven't seen any coyotes or mountain lions around, and I know that's been an issue in our area lately. So I don't think it's that. I do think he managed to find his way back to wherever his family has been hanging out, okay, and decided to leave the home tree. Spent yesterday cleaning up his spot and just kind of resituating the area as a crow buffet, and the family did come by today to go eat and stuff. So, but I didn't see him. I would have noticed his floppiness. And they were all avid flyers, so I doubt it's him just yet. But you never know. He might come back. That'd be pretty awesome. I'll let you know if he does. I've already put an intention into the universe that if they want to bring me any presents, I don't need anything shiny. I would just love to have their feathers. And thus far, I've actually found quite a few feathers in cleaning up. 3 total. I believe 2 of them might be juvenile tail feathers, so they could very well be his. Or his sibling, because I did discern at some point that there were at least 2 crow kids hanging out up in the ficus tree. And I still haven't been able to locate their nest because it's so well hidden. It is up there, though. That tree is 100 feet tall. It's over 100 years old. Go figure. The other feather does look like an actual winged feather, so because it's much larger. But I'll have to just double check with, I think it's the Audubon Society has, an app online where you can check based on the description of the feather and then find out exactly what kind of bird it is and what part of their body it comes from too and what age they are, which is a pretty handy app. So I'll have to look that up, okay? But I get to add some more feathers to my collection and more messages and energetic frequency from the universe that I can make a shaman's fan with later. So I'm very happy about that. The second thing I wanted to update you guys on is for my solar return. I'm a second deacon Gemini, okay? I did want to wait until after that before I hopped onto our wish lists for the channel, both the Etsy one and the Amazon one. I haven't quite decided which one. And I did want to do some shopping, okay, for the channel, but I'm going to wait until maybe 3rd or 4th Deacon Gemini, maybe even Cancer season, okay? Just to give anyone an opportunity to comment down below if there's anything missing or that you would like to get for the channel, if you feel intuitively guided that you think would be helpful, okay? So take a gander at the wish list and see if there's any decks more particularly, okay? or other tools, other divination tools that we can use that feels like might be helpful for the collective, okay? If there's one that's not listed there, just comment down below, okay? I can always add it to the list, all right? And of course, as I usually do with all the decks that we have, I'll do a deck review of that for Cancer season, probably in July sometime, after I do the shopping and after the third, fourth decan Gemini, okay? It's like the third or fourth week, I think. Okay, I guess they're not a week, it's like 10 days each decan, okay? Something like that. At any rate, I lost my train of thought. So we'll go ahead and do a deck review for that, and I'll probably pull together some shorts or pick a cards or something like I usually do for the Oracle guidance, especially if it's an Oracle. It just depends on what deck is being used, what deck is purchased or obtained, okay? I will attempt to probably get... I haven't decided. I may aim for, purchasing like $50 to $100 worth of stuff, okay? It just really depends on what's on sale. Usually that's what I do. I always have it up there. Once it goes on sale, I'll be able to get more. But what I plan to do is shop for the remainder of summer, okay? Just so we have some fresh tools to use for the channel and Instagram and Patreon, okay? So be sure to check that, and then just let me know down below what choices I should go for. All right? The third thing I want to update everybody on, as you know, if you've been checking the community board, you already know this. I've been sort of checking on older messages and just making sure that the intended audience, I guess, those messages are for, get a chance to see them. Now, it depends on when I posted it, because in 2022 I was doing something a little different than I did in 2023 and different than in 2024, so I have to kind of remember what I was putting my intention into. So it's based on watch hours that'll kind of give me an indication if everybody that message was intended for saw it, okay? And they were all on YouTube. They're YouTubers, okay? They're part of the YouTube collective, okay? If not, some may be on YouTube, others may be on Instagram, and others may be on Patreon, okay? So what I've done is try to filter Instagram folk to Patreon, as well as from YouTube as well, okay? So I'll be determining, I'll be checking all the ones on the community board that I've been posting, that way I can find them again, just to see if all of those messages or any of those messages had any stragglers that didn't get a chance to see them from YouTube, okay? Basically, any one of those posts that have more than 1 or 2 likes might give an indication that I'll start with those first, okay? And I'll check their watch hours and see if they met the minimum time. It's usually like 3 or... depending on the year. One year it was like 3 times the watch time, the video time on it. In 2023, it was 9 times, and this year it's 20 times. So, and that's just because, the subscriber base went up. So I modified it a little bit. But going forward, I'm sticking with 20. That's good. Okay, I'm happy with that. That tells me that y'all got your messages, okay? So I'll be moving all of those at some point to the free membership on Patreon as part of the, I guess I've called it the YouTube Archives collection on there. Something like that, okay? You're welcome to check out if you don't want to go to the community board and do all of them individually. If you wanted to put the intention into the universe that if it's a message for you, you'll see it on the free membership, and then go over there and sign up for the free membership, okay? There's also messages for our master manifestors on that tier, okay? So if you feel guided, or you see any of those messages that are just screaming out to you, hey, this might be for you, and your intuition's blowing up on it, just know the Master Manifestors tier is only $1 $1.11 a month. Okay. Not obligatory, anything. It just will help fund all these platforms. Okay. And what I'm hoping to do in the future, which is actually go out and do lives on location. But of course, you know, we need Uber monies in order to do that. So I'm kind of using Patreon to help fund that aspect of things. Okay. So I believe that's it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Love you all. I'm so happy we hit 700 subscribers, that milestone. The next one coming up is 777. So look forward to that. All right. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.